In Texas, this is the story we were talking about right at the top of the show. This is being called a crackdown on drunk driving that could become a law in a dozen states. Bentley's law will make impaired drivers pay child support if they kill a parent with a child under the age of 18. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says more than 13,000 people died on America's roads in 2021 alone due to drunk driving. Stephanie Haynes joins us live from Dallas with more on this. And Stephanie, you spoke to the woman who is behind this law. What is she saying?
Marky, good morning. Cecilia Williams lost her son, his wife, and a 4-month-old grandson in a drunk driving crash in Missouri back in 2021. And her grandson, Bentley, young, was the only survivor. And so now he's in her care. And so she thinks that driver who caused the crash should help pay to raise him, as well as any other drivers here in Texas or across the country who are convicted of the same offense.
Hello, good evening, Texas Highway Patrol. How's it going?
The stakes are higher for those who choose to get behind the wheel while under the influence. In Tennessee, Texas, Kentucky, and Maine, convicted drunk drivers may be required to pay child support for the children whose parents do not survive in the crash.
I heard stories from families who suffer because they are suddenly raising children again, and it was really hard for them.
Cecilia Williams helped introduce what's called Bentley's Law in Missouri after her young grandson, Bentley, survived a drunk driving crash back in 2021, which killed Cecilia's son, his wife, and a 4-month-old baby. Now at least a dozen other states are considering similar bills. It's up to the judge to decide how much the offender must pay up every month, and if they are incarcerated, they must start payments within the year after they are released.
We got to save lives, and I believe this is how it's done.
Federal data shows close to 40 people die every day in drunk driving crashes. That's one person every 39 minutes. Attorney Stephen Benvenisti could have been one of those people. He was hit by a repeat offender when he was 21 years old and has since made it his mission to represent families who are victims of drivers under the influence.
As much as losing a parent has emotional hardship that is beyond measurement, the economic hardship is real.
He says families should also be able to sue their offender in addition to the restitution provided by Bentley's Law.
Because oftentimes, maybe a drunk driver does not have the assets necessary or the insurance coverage necessary to compensate a victim for what has been lost. But perhaps that drunk driver may have been drinking at a licensed alcoholic beverage provider. Maybe they were at a bar. They were at a facility that may have more insurance coverage to compensate the victim.
So Cecilia wants this law to be passed in every other state or possibly even federally. And she says it's not just about helping the victims. It's also helping the offenders try to change their behavior so this doesn't continue to happen.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.